As if you're all calling it the Muppet Show. It's not very nice, is it? Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome to June. How's it June already? Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the Great Hall. Well, an annex of the Great Hall, I guess, this little office. But hello, thank you for joining us. Like I say, you people are amazing. Welcome to June. And that means YouTube revenue resets to 0 and we start again. It's a lucky and blessed life, but it's also quite a stressful one as well. Hello, you wonderful human beings. Welcome to Great Hall Hobby Hangout, Hobby Night Hangout, Hobby Night Hangout. What I want to know very quickly, by the way, you wonderful people, is how many of you were signed up to and last night received the newsletter? Who got the newsletter? There is now a new automation on the web store, and if you haven't yet signed up to the newsletter and you now sign up to the newsletter, you will receive yourself an exclusive one-use-only discount code for a purchase. Okay, and these discount codes can, in fact, be used in conjunction with your members' discount codes, which are posted inside Discord, right? So if you are a Skull tier member or above, and you get this special discount code by signing up to the newsletter, you will get yourself a 15% discount on merchandise. You might want to hold it because we are in fact going to be releasing more products quite soon. So there you go. If, however, you are a Haskell tier member or above, you will have got yourself a tasty 20% discount in total. Looking after you people. All right, Luke, thank you so much for the gifted, kicking us off already. We've obviously got the standard membership target, but I've just put the t-shirt target up there this time just for a laugh. It's the first stream in June, isn't it? So I thought I'd go for it. Look at all you that got the newsletter. You people are amazing. If you did an exclamation mark newsletter, you can click the link. It takes you to the front page of the merchandise page. There's a little thing at the bottom, at the top, sorry, that says sign up to the newsletter. You just put your email address in and hit go, and you'll get yourself a newsletter. I'm starting gently. Okay, so this one gave you a discount code and it gave you the stream schedule for the next week, and that was kind of about it, right? And I'm trying to lock in the stream schedule slightly earlier in terms of players, etc. And I'm hoping within the next month we'll actually get to the point where we are not only locking in the players for the stream schedule that will go out on the Sunday night newsletter, but we'll also be locking in the armies as well, which will be super cool. And I need the armies in early because I'm also intending to start building a new army intro section within the next probably 2 weeks. I need to get in there and get it. It's just running out of time. But I need to get in there and get it sorted because people want close-ups, etc. And I want to start bringing some close-ups in. And I'm starting to get that mechanical arm working again. And I've got some things I can do with it, right? So hopefully in the future, on a Sunday, we'll be able to say, like, Tuesday is Brom versus Joe. It's going to be Orcs versus Astra Militarum, which is what it's going to be tomorrow, right? And I can actually tell you that on the Tuesday instead, which will be super cool. Or on the Sunday instead, which will be super cool. So there's a little bit of news for you so far. We've got that automation set up. The automation means that if you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get yourself a discount code that will come through in an email form. You'll also get another email that will come through to tell you about all our social links and stuff like that as we're trying to grow our empire. And I was very proud of my little automation yesterday. I told Luce repeatedly. She will be sitting down in just a moment. She's just got back into the office, so don't you worry, you wonderful people. But yeah, if you hit that link, it takes you to the front page of the store. At the top, it says enter email address. Put your email address in, click sign up. That will set the ball rolling, and it will set the automations. It will welcome you, and it will give you a discount code, which is 10% for being a subscriber to the newsletter. And like I said, you can use that in conjunction with your members' discounts as well. I don't know how. Don't ask me how, but you can. So I'm told. Right? Anywho, tonight originally, my intent was to sit here and continue to work on painting Indrasta and continue with these wings that we started last week. And I set the thumbnail up about 2 hours ago, and it was Indrasta originally in her wings, which have dried a beautiful, clean grey colour, a light grey colour, which I'm super happy with. So that was the intent. However, Luce and I both slept like shit last night, and not for reasons that I would normally like to sleep like shit for. It was because hot weather, uncomfortable, couldn't really sleep, kept waking up. So I'm now ball bagged. That's a British term for being incredibly tired. Also, I then went and did the gym today because I can't go tomorrow because my car's got to go in the garage for a service, and I would normally go. So I went today, so I'm double ball bagged. So I'm actually not really feeling the urge to paint anything right now. That being said, I still want to hobby because the stream title speaks for itself. These streams have actually been quite good for me, sitting there and hobbying, and that's why we're still doing them, despite the fact the numbers on them normally are pretty shit. I don't care. I feel like it's good for me. So, we have some boxes, including this one, right? And we talked to you, I think it was last hobby stream, about the narrative campaign for Joe and I, and the vote seemed to pretty much be convincingly in favour of Word Bearers versus Eldari. So I figured I might just start building the new Chaos Lord, because we got these late, so let's make some content out of this box that Games Workshop kindly sent to us. I might start building this new Chaos Lord for my Word Bearers army. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do, all right? Because my eyes are fucked, and so here's a hint tip. I don't know if you want to call it that sort of thing. I mean, for most of you, it's probably logical. But the thing is, if you're tired and you paint something and you fuck it up, guess what? You've got to repaint that thing you've just fucked up, and you're just going to get worked up with yourself and get annoyed with yourself, and then you probably will want to put it down, and then it'll be a struggle to pick it back up because you'll have that mental block. So I'm just not going to paint. Just not going to do it. But I'm going to hobby anyway because I've got. You right there? Are you eating more shortbread?
My hobby is eating today.
Mm-hmm.
That's my hobby.
Yep. Are you eating more shortbread?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're doing right now? Brilliant. Okay. So there you go. Thank you so much. If you want to support us, people, you can do some magical things for us. First of all, and 59 of you done it already, you can hit that like button. It actually helps the algorithm more than you probably know. You can hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you can't talk in chat and you wonder why, it's probably because you're not a subscriber. We limit chat to subscriber only mode to avoid all the sex bots. And then you can hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified every single time we go live or up a new video. Alternatively, you could become a member of the Great Hall. You get yourself in Discord if you are a member. !member to become a member. !Discord to get yourself in Discord. Right at that point, if you react to 40k squad, that means that every single time we schedule a stream, start a stream, or launch a new video, you'll be notified in Discord as well, and it's significantly more efficient than YouTube is. Big shout out to Luke87, Mordy Hammer, and Carlos Lamas, who have all gifted one so far. So another wonderful human being out there can get access to the Great Hall. 100 is our normal target. 150 means we do a t-shirt giveaway. In fact, I'm going to start the bot now just in case. I always start it early now just in case. I'm not assuming anything, chat. Start the giveaway bot right now. Ready. Set it up. Past 15 minutes. Like that. There we go. That'll just run in the background. And if we do get to a point where we get to 150 members, then we will give away a free t-shirt. You get to pick from either the Lictor t-shirt, the Greater Good t-shirt, or from the Bully Boys t-shirt, right? Can I have any one of those three so far? We're already working on the fourth. We're going to have a sea of t-shirts. Okay? Right. Eb, thank you for the gifted. What's all this one, malarkey? It's the start of the month, right? You've all been paid. Come on, get amongst it. Anywho, I'm going to go bright. Oh! There you go. That's the noise that happens when you turn the light on.
So are you actually hobbying then?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pick a project.
Why? Did you not think it was going to hobby?
I've hurt myself on 3 things that I wouldn't have hurt myself on had I have slept properly. So me having scissors and needles we're probably
a great
asking,
idea.
Yeah. But if
Great
you're
idea.
hobbying, then I feel bad.
I am going to hobby because I need to keep the momentum up, and I'm enjoying it right now. And I wanted to paint. My eyes are tired, and I'm going to probably cock it up. And it took me the last stream. If you guys watched the last stream, getting that clean grey-white colour on the wings was many layers and lots of patience. And if I fuck it up, I'm just going to lose my patience. So we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some fancy chaos stuff and start building our narrative army. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, team, what I'm talking about is Joe and I are looking at building a narrative campaign on the channel, just between him and I, which will probably be predominantly pre-recorded. And it's going to be Word Bearers versus Eldari, and we're going to try and build narrative alongside it, let you guys get involved in the narrative, and actually have non-named kind of characters who do things. I've made a start on the army a while ago, about 2-3 weeks ago, when the Chaos Codex first came out for us, and we have a nice little Hellbrute built up on my fancy base because Joe loves Hellbrutes. I need to make sure we get the focus of this. There you go, little Hellbrute with his wibbly jibbly arms, okay? Because wibbly jibbly arms are the best. We also built ourselves a nice little Master of Possession, which I was very excited about because I can't. Where's the focal point? I need to make the focal point move. Nope, that's not moved. See my legs now, chat. Yeah, that's the focal point. Okay, good. We fixed it. Right, so focal point fixed, he says, and then fucking it straight away. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. It's this thing in the background, isn't it? There you go, fixed it. Right, so this guy, because I can't have them in World Eaters, which is cool. Another thing that I can't have in World Eaters is this cheeky chap here. This little guy, which you've got on the steps that like that. This little thing. So I started the army already. So how about the new sisters model? She's sexy, isn't she? Why is Amy not reading anything out?
It's a day off.
She's fucking on strike, isn't she?
It's a day off.
She will catch up, chat, I promise. If not, I'll have to read it out for a night. I don't want to do that. Is this the one? Is this the sprue that I need? Is it just the one sprue, actually? It is just the one sprue, actually. So that's the one I need. Okay, cool. Beep, 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 beep. Chatbot is here. She's here. She's supposed to be here. Fucking slacker. They've not come up on my thing yet. So the gifted memberships all showed up on my little tracker thing here, but she hasn't shown up. Is there a way I can refresh? Refresh. It did a thing. I'm sure they'll come in. I'm going to read them for now, but it might be that it's broken tonight for whatever reason. Let's go into Streamlabs. Alert box. Oh no, skip alert box. Oh my god, they've changed everything. What the fuck has happened here? Is this why?
This is a super chat message.
There's two of her. Her sister's here as well.
So that worked. How do I... Oh my god. I don't know what's happened here. What the fuck?
Do you want me to just read them out
Launch.
tonight and then...
Are you sure you want to launch the widget? Please do not make this... Do not share... Right, hang on. What the fuck has happened? Why have they changed it so much? General settings, alert delay, launch, show. Alert box widget. What's this fucking thing? Nope, that's not it. Super chats is enabled. Oh my fucking god, what's happened here? They've changed everything and this is very confusing. Text to speech is on. Super chat message settings. Maybe it was just because this was a new one. This is very fucking weird. General settings. Right, okay. I think I fixed it. Right. Joseph, thank you for the $10. Says Big Yep, you're a hero. I'm going to read these now because I don't think they've not come through on here. I'll need another one to come through before I'll know if it's working. That's not a hint, by the way. Big shout out, Joe, for the 10. Carlos, thank you for the 10. Sitting here painting my Seraphim Vanguard set, about to head to bed as I work overnight. I got my youngest daughter, the Sylvaness Vanguard, a couple of days ago, and she's ahead of me. Keep on keeping on. That's amazing. How old's your youngest daughter? Painting Sylvaneth, what a hero. Here's Horace, there's Horace, thank you for the 5. If you try to get a fat dry brush and paint terrain, low mental effort required, that will build stuff, but it's less knifey stabby than building. I don't have any terrain here to paint, unfortunately. But thanks for the 5, you hero. I'm Haley, thank you for the 5. Will it help if I run bollock naked in the garden shouting out the channel details for the algorithm? Yes, that will definitely help, 100% without fail.
Wait, whose garden?
I don't know,
Okay.
but I want to see it. So we need some basing. Boop. He is supposed to be on, I think, a 40mm base. And the base is a place, London. Okay, he's on a 40mm base. He's on that one, which is not that one. So we could use that one. He's on that one. This might work. That one might work. That one also could work. I'm trying to make sure all my characters are on different bases, chat, basically. That one also could work. That one's been taken. These are big 50 mils. Okay, cool. So one of those three is probably where we're going to be looking for our fancy base. I've got some more somewhere. I don't know where I've put them all. You can tell that I'm currently wildly disorganized. More 40 mils here, chat. I guess if I get sponsored at Enemy's Garden. It's copying with word bearers. I mean, it's just because Joe hates them so much. Right, thank you for testing. So, yeah, I think they're all basically the same. Cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Right, I need to sit. Marcanius and Robin, thank you so much for the super chats. Right, I'm going to leave it for a minute and hope that she pulls it through now, because I think what happened was the alert box thingy was broken. I think. But if it is broken, it's not working. Guess what? You guys can just gift memberships instead if you want to. I guess. Because I'll shout them out anyway. Right? Cool. Okay. Gamer Grass rocks. Top company. That one's been used. Cool. Okay. I'm continuing my Hecaton conversion for anti-grav for my Van Seer Ash Waste Gang. That sounds cool. So he has... Oh, for fuck's sake, his foot's attached to a tactical fucking rock. Why do they do this to me? It's so irritating. I don't want to be in a tactical fucking rock. I want to use fancy bases. Let's get on with it anyway. I swear this thing here, right? This putting a foot on here like this is a new GW thing. To be like, oh, you want to use custom bases, do you? Get fucked. I reckon that's what they're doing. And I've got to work out how the fuck I make it work with all this basing. Return says when you leave is until 55, not 10 years after you leave. I called up and checked. I thought it was definitely 10 years. I'm sure I was told 10 years, John. What is it then?
What, so you're still on the list?
How do I like my Artis Opus? No. How do I like my Artis Opus brushes? I love them. I think, to be honest with you, straight up, I think they're slightly overpriced, in all seriousness, for what they are. I like them, but I think you could probably get just as good brushes from like Winsor & Newton Series 7s or something like that for probably close to cheaper. And there's other brushes out there that are very good as well. I really, 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 really like my AO brushes, but there's a couple of reasons why I like it. And I like, for example, this is nothing to do with the brush. I like the fact that I've got a nice big wooden box, which is quite fancy, which keeps them all in it and keeps them all nice. Not really a reason to buy it, but I like the organisation, and it comes with a little brush shape and stuff. I'm a big fan of that. Keeps all my stuff in one place, so I've got a box of brushes that I use, and that's it. I've got all the sets. I typically only use the Series S. I use the dry brush for basing, which is a complete waste for that dry brush set. Byron, who owns and runs it, has got tutorials online of him painting all kinds of things with their Series D. I don't like dry brushing, quite honestly. I'm not a fan of dry brushing at all. He does some wizard's work with it though, so it's clearly a me issue, right? Mr. Mercado, thank you for the 20 gifted, man. What a hero. That's shown up and the super chats aren't fucking feeding into my Streamlabs widget, and I don't know why. I wonder if I need to put a new thing in. Thank you so much, John, for 20 gifted, you absolute hero. Nope, the URL didn't change for it. I don't know. Which means I have to say big shout out Marcanius for the 6th. Working on Idneth tonight, trying to get all 3 Elven Spearheads done before launch. That is some going, considering what's in things like the Lumineth one. It's a big box. Robin, thank you for the 2. Cheers. I'm running in my garden naked. Good. Glad. As you should. Thank you, Mr. McCardle. Rosemary and Co are great for the price. There's no better. Da Vinci and Raphael's are beautiful. Windsor and Newton quality has declined. Yeah, Windsor and Newtons have got worse. When I first bought them years and years and years ago, they were quite frankly the best. I replaced one. I did a few years ago now. I replaced one, and it was nowhere near as nice. And that's partly why I bought the AO set, because the AO set I actually bought. They weren't given to me. If I had boobs and was on Instagram, I'd probably get them for free. But I don't have those things, so I have to pay for them. This is why I need you, so I might get free Artis Opus brushes.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not getting my boobs out.
But free brushes?
No.
But think of the brushes.
No.
Sometimes, baby, you're just not a team player.
No, I'm not.
I've seen some of these people on Instagram. It's like, you don't even have to have any talent, Lise. What's that look for?
I am this close to crying. I am so tired. Don't make me cry.
I'm not making you cry. I wasn't talking about you. Liz, thank you so much for 5 gifted, you legend. By the way, chat, I'm going to have to read all your super chats tonight. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for you, but my text-to-speech bot is currently not working. I've had same brush for 20 years. All right, fucking trigger. It's had 3 new handles and 4 new brush heads. Has Amy gone to Turkey for some new teeth? Maybe. I don't know why it's not working, if I'm honest with you. I've just... all the settings that I think I need to check, I've checked, and it's all fine. But this means that you have to make me read it for a change. Thank you, Dave, anyway, for the 5. Liz, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, you hero. Almost as big a hero as John. Not quite. Almost as big a hero as John. Then John's a fucking legend. We all love John. Everyone tell John in chat that he's a legend. He gets really uncomfortable if you praise him. There's a fly by my head.
I might make myself a seat cushion.
A seat cushion?
Yeah.
What for?
For when I go to some home ed meets, because park benches have always got bird shit on.
Well, I mean, some park benches in Southampton, it's not even bird shit.
Yeah, so just making a seat cushion.
Maybe I need to turn Amy on better. Well, I mean, normally she's just there, nagging away all the time. For some reason, this time she's just not working. She's not having it, chat. Not interested. Brandon, like I said, you're all going to make me read fucking super long super chats now, aren't you? Just to fucking...
Do you want me to read some?
No, it's alright. Well, I mean, you can, but... I noticed you're getting your hobby outs going really well.
Oh, do you know what we do need, actually?
What's that?
We need a second doorstop, because when we open the front door and the back door so that we can get some air in the house, the bathroom door keeps getting caught by the wind and then banging against the door.
Couldn't you just get one of the children to stood there and hold it?
No, it turns out they're far too busy.
Well, our children are.
Yeah.
They're busy doing what we tell them to do.
So, because all you need, if you make whatever shape or design you want on the outside, you just put a bag of rice in it and then it's a doorstop.
I'm Honey, thank you for the gifting, man. What a legend. I prefer gifted right now, only because
I can't read those.
I don't have to read them out. Thank you so much, Brandon. Building an Exorcist. I play Order of the Sacred Rose, so that new Black Library system model is perfect. 40k getting AOS quality minutes. More please, GW. That model is gorgeous, isn't it? I'm so happy with it. The narrative campaign we're doing after World Eaters Aldari is Drakari versus Sisters. We're very happy with that. What a beautiful model.
Right, I'm gonna go and get some fabric.
Okay.
Shan't be long, darling.
Okay. I'll see you in just a moment then. Wee man, thank you for 5 gifted. We are climbing the gifted member ladder. You wonderful humans. That puts us on 35 of the finest members. We are nearly halfway to the goal. We are nearly a third of the way to a free t-shirt. If you could have a free t-shirt, chat, out of the 3, which one would you pick? Lictor, Greater Good, or Nightmare, thank you for the gifted. Just the one, actually. Look at all these attention seekers in chat tonight. They're one gifted. Hey, Warmaster Will, how's it going? Goes some chaos, my dude. No, the tracker's working. Tracker's definitely working. It's one off. Oh no, there it goes. See, tracker catching up. The tracker's fine. This is what I'm saying. The gifteds are coming through on the screen in front of me. I have a little thing here. I can't really show you because if I try and share the screen, if I try and share the screen, is there a way I can do it? I wonder if I can show you screen share. How do I? That one doesn't do it. That one doesn't do it. Application capture, display capture, game capture, image slide, so media source, scene, VOC, video source, window capture. It doesn't give me the option to show you. There's no way that I can get OBS to show you OBS. Dang, Skippy, thank you for the gifted membership. Yeah, I can't do it. It won't let me show you OBS, which is super weird. It's really weird. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, can't do it, chat. Can't show you. I want to show you OBS. I've got this thing on Streamlabs which shows me that I am Pizza Boy just subscribed, and it shows me that Dang Skippy's gifted a membership, and Nightmare's gifted a membership, and Wee Man gifted 5 memberships. But what it doesn't do is let me show you that window, and for some reason just the super chats aren't showing up. But I don't know why. I've got to decide whether I want to dick around with chopping him off of his fucking base and getting rid of these bits, or whether I want to cut out the tactical rock Let's see if I can make the tactical rock fit to a base. Any reason why you changed the thumbnail from Andrasta to Chaos Lord? Yeah, because I was going to paint Andrasta, and then I decided I didn't want to because I was too tired and my eyes are hurting, so I switched to Andrasta, so I switched to building a Chaos Lord. If you were here at the start, Elect Man, you'd have heard it. Don't even care. This is not going to go nicely on any of these, I don't think. Did you try the mead at UK Games Expo? Yes. And currently talking to them about a support package for the channel, which is quite exciting. I'm an absolute whore. I might get away with this one if I chop that bit off the back. The thing is, the tactical rock is actually angled, so I can't just get rid of it. I need to keep it, which is hella annoying. Alex, fuck you. Have you seen what he's done?
What's that?
Had to Google tongue twisters just to make you read it out. It then says, Betty bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter, so Betty bought a better butter, and it was better than the butter Betty bought before.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
A lesser man would have crumbled.
Easy. Come on, Alex, you do better than that. Thank you for the 20 though, man. You're a hero. Fucking tongue twisters. Come on, people. Trying to decide which one to put this on to make it work is a fucking nightmare. I'm not having fun here.
Aww.
What?
Here's James's name tags that I had to sew into his uniform.
Like when he was a sprog?
Oh, and they've got, what did he order? Race cars. Race cars.
Try and hack one of these apart, I think. This is not fun.
Oh, they're in my sewing box.
Ramp it up, chat. Fuck off, Dave. Maybe, do I put the Chaos Lord in a bigger base and say fuck the police? Because I do have some big old 50s here that it would look more at home on. But it means putting them on a 50 base. Is that too much? Oh, chat, this is problematic.
I'm too tired. Have you seen my pinking shears? Which
Muffin
are
Man?
no, the zigzag scissors. Have you seen those? They look like big scissors, but they've got zigzag teeth.
I think we're gonna hack this one apart and see if I can make it work. I wanna use these because I feel like it's more epic for a Chaos Lord, but that's just really gamey putting them on a 50mm base, I think. So I could hack off a bit. I could hack off a bit there and it would just fit in nicely. I could definitely make that fit in there. With a bit of work. And then he'd sit like that. I need to message Joe. In the meantime, Luke, thank you for the 5. Why to get my phone? I'm not a pheasant plucker, but a pheasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker's done.
Well done.
Or he's put till the pheasant plucker comes, which isn't the right words, but you know, whatever. Come on, make it harder. Or gift memberships. We're on 37. It's there now, isn't it? Oop, like that, 37. Right, I need to go get my phone because I need to text Joe if he's okay with 50 mil base. You can talk to them.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Although I have just found my quilting stencil, and now the plan has changed again. Can they go on any other base besides 50?
They're supposed to go on 40.
Well, what happens? Do the rules change then if you put it on a 50?
Yes. I mean, Escape, I agree, but and I feel like I personally adore this Chaos Lord model, so I feel like having him on a 50 mil base is kind of cool, but it isn't like there's not a small difference, is it? That, you know, it's quite a big difference in terms of base size. You get quite a lot for your money by putting him on a 50. If it was like a 42 or a 44, I probably wouldn't even have thought about it. I'd just put him on it. But the decision is either, do I hack all this shit off and then fit his tactical rock on to the base? I can see it fitting about there-ish. And that would kind of look okay, I guess. If I put it maybe there. Yeah, maybe, but I'd have to take this piece off, which is not the end of the world. Or do I cut around the foot and stick the foot on, and then find a place for him to stand on one of these bases? But his upper foot's at an angle, which makes it not easy. So it's a real challenge right now. But you have to go on these because we've already started with these crazy bases. His tactical rock does look too girthy. I think I might hack this one apart and see what happens. Fred fed Ted bread, and Ted fed Fred bread. Thanks, Beer, for the tea. He's hacking a large chunk off of this though, which I'm not against. Or I use this one. I'm gonna go for this one because it's less work, and I got a guaranteed smoother edge around there. Right, let's try and hack this to piece. This is, you're literally watching me make decisions live now. I hadn't got him out of the box until today. So we're gonna try and take this piece off here. So lots of resin snippers about to come. Ooh, ooh.
Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I'd rather you just throw the plastic at me.
It's not plastic, it's resin. Probably more coming your way as well. If I aim it at you, that one didn't really fly. That one did. This bit's going to be a problem, actually. Into the box of magic tricks. Do I still have my hobby saw? If I do, where have I put it? Where might one have put it, Luce?
Oh, there's Christmas ideas.
Christmas ideas?
Yeah, well, you got to start now.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, you have.
Did you not? I don't know where my saw's gone, chat. This is a problem.
Your saw?
Yeah, I have a saw.
What, like a miniature saw?
Yeah, like a saw.
An actual saw for
Yeah,
miniatures?
Yeah, it's a saw.
Couldn't you just use your scalpel?
No, because it'll probably snap. I mean, I was just going to get a cleaner cut if I got a saw, but I don't know if I put my saw. It's a problem. I'm not making enough of a mess yet. Might be in this drawer here. Well, this is awkward. I don't know what my saw is. I'm just gonna have to use clippers and shit, and I'll just go for it. Show must go on. I don't know where my saw's gone. I don't know what you've done with it. Mandy, shut up. I want to cut it all off. And I haven't simply because of you. I don't... I mean, Luce will tell you. I don't know how many times I said to Luce, I want to cut it all off.
Mm-hmm.
You're hoovering tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Still think I should 50 him. I'll hack this one apart and then I'll see where we're at. Make a decision. Joe has replied, so I could look and it could save all this effort, but I've already started now. And like Mastermind, I've started, so I'll finish. It's not funny, Mandy. I don't want hair anymore. You can't taunt me with your own haircut either. Did you hear that? I asked Manny the other night in Discord if I could cut my hair finally, and she just all she said was that she was going for her own haircut. Bitch. I want to go for the old epic bold and beard look, chat. The upside down head. I literally have it saved on my my calendar as well. Oh, look at this for wobble vision.
Oh, what do I want to make? There's too many good ideas.
Socks for a pony.
No, I am going to make my seat cushion. My doorstop idea. I need quite a thick fabric, and I think there's a rogue curtain in the airing cupboard.
There is definitely
Yeah.
a couple because the boys had them.
Yeah.
We took them both down because they didn't want them anymore. They just wanted the blinds, yeah.
Because I could even make a draft catcher as well. Because the front door in the winter, there's that gap, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
But I need my machine. I don't want to get my machine out.
Don't want to get it out?
No, I have to do it in the other room. So I couldn't go on stream.
Because it's loud.
Yeah.
So does this mean that another hobby hangout you're going to sit there and just read chat?
No, I'll do my seat cushion because that's quilting. And that's hand stitching.
Stu, thank you so much for 10 gifted. Up to 48, chat.
Well, some of it's hand stitching.
A nose bag for Joe. Yes. That's a great idea, Dave. I'm a fan of that.
The piping will be machine. I can do that on a Thursday night or a Tuesday night. I just get really bored, and because the boys don't use baby wipes anymore, I never have them on me, and then I go to sit down and it's just covered in bird shit.
Sammy says, as someone who shaved their beard off recently, the regret will be immediate. I don't want to shave my beard off, Sammy. That's never going anywhere. Without it, I think my own children nowadays wouldn't recognise who I am. I want to shave the head off. I want my head off. That's a bit extreme, but you know.
Boop, boop, boop. Where's my pen?
The effort I go to making models look cool, honestly. Bold is beautiful. Yeah, exactly. See?
So you want to go bald?
I want to shave my hair off. I told you this.
Yeah, but there's like shaving your hair off and then there's like bicking your head.
I'm not bicking my hair. I'm not that level of effort in me. Jesus. Clippers and done, babe. Bick is effort.
Sometimes I get really tempted to
Bick your head.
see how bad my grey hair is and just let it grow out and see how bad it is.
I don't think it would be near as bad as you.
I think it would be. And because my hairdresser keeps lying to me, for 8 years now, I've said to her, how bad is it? And she goes, 25%. How can it still be 25%? And then she just winks at me and smiles. Not useful.
Well, if you want, when she's here tomorrow, no, Wednesday, you can ask her and I'll stand just behind you. When she says 25%, I'll be like, liar! Like that.
No, maybe not. She's in charge of my hair at that point.
Yeah,
Maybe let's not call her a liar.
Back in a minute, you talk to chat.
Where are you going now? For fuck's sake. Never make it. Nipping out like this. Such poor form. Why don't we have a tap in this room? Then he'd never need something. Too many good ideas on the internet. And then I sort of spend the day thinking, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to get ready so I can make the most of my time. Because the boys don't need me. And then I reference the internet one more time just to make sure it is the idea that I want to do. And then that's it. I get completely derailed. And then I don't want to do my idea anymore.
In a right mess here. Looks like I've been on a fucking drugs run. Right. We've made a flat version of it. And what I think we're going to do is glue it about there. Like that. And then fill that in with some sand and shit. So, where's that's Loctite? This is entirely Joe's fault as well because he got me into fancy bases.
Oh, Mandy, 25% grey.
25% of her head is grey.
Yeah, she reckons 25% of my hair is grey, which I love her dearly. I've known her forever now. Don't want to call her a liar, but I fail to see how 2 babies and life stress, I still only have 25% grey.
Oh, I found the saw. It's in here.
You actually have a little saw?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh my god.
Yes, chat. It's too late now. I've done the thing I need to do. I found it. Just want to say my pre-order for Kill Team Termination completed with the element link. Thank you so much, you legend. What a fucking hero. Now we just need exclamation mark gift. Let's get 100.
Do you know where the big scissors are that have got blue handles?
Probably in the garage on the shelf above, or the same shelf as what my helmets are on.
Have they got glue and shit and paint all on them?
Almost definitely not, because they're good scissors.
Well, do you use them a lot in there?
No.
So can I use them?
Yes.
Because the minute I start cutting fabric...
Wait, hang on. When you say can you use them...
Can I have them?
That's the question, isn't it?
Can I have them?
When you say can I use them...
Can I have them?
Because our house has this weird thing, right? Where scissors come into the house.
Yeah.
And then they just disappear. I reckon I've bought about 20 pairs of scissors in this house, right? And currently I can find maybe 2. So I kept the big ones in the garage because like, you're not fucking losing these ones as well.
Well, can I have the ones in the garage, or would you rather they stay there because you know where they are?
I don't use them very much, so you can have them. But if we need scissors in the future, you're replacing them.
The trouble is, once I start cutting fabric, then it makes them a bit funky.
It's fine, I said you can have them.
They won't. I know, but
it does make them funky.
The fact I asked you and you knew exactly where they were, that means that you are using them and they have a place.
No, I'm not using them. It's just I moved out of the garage recently and I organised everything, so I know where everything is. And things do have a place. You're correct, yes, but
right, I'll get I'll get the set that's in our learning space. Because I don't want to take those scissors out of the garage, because you know the fact that you could name them straight away, I feel like. Because if you're like, I don't know, I think they're in the garage, then clearly you don't care, because you only think they're in the garage, but you know exactly where they are. So I'll leave them in there.
that's what I live with, chat. Trying to make me out to be the bad guy. Whitey55, thank you for 5 gifted. Puts us over halfway for the target. You're a legend, man. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's gifted so far. If you've been gifted, make sure you say thank you to whoever gifted you. Make sure you say thank you. And then get yourself in Discord. I'll build up these back rocks a little bit, make it look a bit more natural.
Oh, I found out why I'm not getting very many slugs on my plants.
What's that?
Because of my thyme shrub.
I thought you didn't want slugs.
No, I don't. But I was a bit like, why don't I have any slugs? There's brassicas, there's squash. Why don't I have any slugs? This is like open buffet. Where are they all? It's because I've got the time bush that they don't like. Beginning to think Armageddon was upon us, and the first sign is the lack of slugs.
Crap about this is coming out now. I've managed to stick a line of sand to my finger there, which is quite good. To hack that off of the scalpel there. Right, cool. So, without having to try and get the foot off in one piece, got to a point where I think we're there or thereabouts happy with how this is looking.
Do you remember I had a rotary cutter?
Yeah.
I don't suppose you've seen where that went.
In the bin.
Why?
Because we broke it on battle mats. That was a fucking
You
year.
broke my rotary cutter.
That was like post 8th edition. That was like 4 years ago.
I honestly thought I'd misplaced it somewhere in this house, and because now we're getting quite good at picking up after ourselves, maybe in the last 4 years someone's seen it.
No, I broke it on battle mats. Remember?
Because the battle mats are too thick.
They were, the cutter went through them, but we did a lot of battle mats.
So you blunted it.
Basically, yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to hide my sewing box from
Do you
you?
need to hide my fucking scissors?
You owe me my needles and now a rotary cutter.
You owe me about fucking 25 pairs of scissors then.
And my green mat, my cutting mat that you gave me back is covered in paint.
Still a cutting mat though, isn't it? I don't know what your problem is, woman.
Don't know what I'm moaning at.
You know what you're moaning about? You got a cutting mat back, didn't you? Exclamation mark gift chat. If you want to stop her from whinging, thank you, Whitey55 for the 5. You're a legend. You're heroes. Have I missed a super chat? No, I haven't missed a super chat, no. After you realised I was untongue-tieable, you gave up pretty fast, didn't you? Okay, back to this twat. We'll get his shin pads on before we can stick him on this base. So we need shin pad number 7 on the left and 6 on the right.
We finally finished Clarkson's farm.
We did. Season 3. Season 3. It's French for 3, if you didn't know. Oh, hey, Manch. How's it going? Selfish bastard. Got himself gifted one straight away the other day, didn't he? I don't know what a legal loadout for this guy is. There's a problem, isn't it? Can I power fist and power axe him? Apparently, yes. Although the maul looks quite word bearers. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Remembering, chat, that this is in fact for word bearers. This isn't for world eaters. Back to the 5 stew legend. I heard about a guy who was shot with a starting pistol. Police think it was race related. Oh, I appreciate it, Stu. Don't you worry, mate. You made me laugh out loud in the damn bank. Why? Are you working, White Rhino? Is that a problem? Because if you're in the bank in the queue, who cares? If you're working, that's more of a problem. Was it just after someone asked for a loan as well? Imagine that. Can I have a loan? That would have been brilliant, that, wouldn't it? Oh, he thinks it's funny. Should we just ignore Mandy and shave Maid off anyway?
What was the agreement?
It's like the 30th of July or something. She said, grow it out for that long, and if you still want to get rid of it, then you can. Which at the time seemed reasonable, but you know me and patience.
I cut all my hair off when I was really young, and I had like a pixie cut. and my hair originally was pretty long, halfway down my back, and then I cut it all off. Instantly regretted it. Cried for about a month. Worst choice I've ever made.
I think it's different for a guy though. On top of which, I literally cut it all off last year. My hair grows so fast.
Yeah. I think hair for women, it's such a part of your identity. Well, for I guess for me, and I know for a lot of my female friends it is, because it's one of the features that people use to describe you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can certainly see that. What a stunning model this guy is. Isn't he pretty? Right, chat, there's 147 people in chat right now, and we got 140 likes. So in that regards, you fucking nailed it, boys. You've done amazing. And girls, for that matter. So thank you so much for all the likes. You are incredible. But if every single person gifted one member right now, I'd be giving away a t-shirt of some sort to one of you beautiful human beings. Lictor. Very good. Or what's the other one? Bully Boys. But everyone, it's teamwork here, right? 140 of you, everyone's just got to gift one. Teamwork. £5 each, and essentially you get an entry into a giveaway, kind of. I mean, not strictly buying an entry. It's not. We can't legally say that that's what's going on. But if everyone bought one, it would be an entry. Brian's playing the game. Thank you so much, Brian, for the gifted. Where the fuck does this go? Okay, I'm with you. I see you. Thank you, Brian. You legend. Thank you, Brandon. Like I say, you legend. You gifted James May a membership. I don't know, he watched.
Is there one more Top Gear?
I don't. You mean Grand Tour?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the answer is yes, but I don't know. Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you so much, Brian. You're a hero. That's 2 done out of the 147. It's now only out of 145 because 2 people didn't like that and left. Grateful fucks. So we're going to end up like that. Let's see what Joe said now I've done all the work. So for reference chat, Joe was fine with it. Because he's a good egg, isn't he? Hair gave up on me since around 14, so shaved ever since. He looked better on a 50 mil. Fuck you, Escapade. Oh, I used to think you were cool. Not anymore, dude. Not anymore. Shaved it and got a head tattoo. That's what I want eventually. Side of the head. Oh, I had a favour to ask you as well.
Alright.
If I get a tattoo somewhere that I can't fully reach all the time or see,
Right.
would you be okay applying cream and stuff?
Yeah, we've got latex gloves, so
Because I know you don't like bepanthen,
cannot stand bepanthen.
but I want to get top of my neck here done.
It feels,
See?
to me, it feels the same as when you get cooking oil on your skin, that there's no temperature change and it just... Ugh.
It doesn't bother me. I don't like it, but it doesn't really bother me. I asked all 147 to gift one, Luce, and 2 people did it.
What a
2.
disobedient chat.
2. 2 people. Fucking June, chat. We reset to 0. England game is boring. Took the night off from painting to watch very dull 45 minutes. Is it the Euros or is it just like a warm-up game or something?
Oh, that rugby player was on the news this morning, wasn't he?
Ex-rugby player. He's dead now.
Yeah. That's sad. He looks like a right little pocket rocket. 5'5".
Rob Burrows is his name, by the way. Yeah, Stu, you're exempt, mate. You gave 10. You're fine. Elect man, thank you for the gifted. Oh, Alex gifted 5. You like Alex? I said 1. They don't listen. Chat's like actually having 156 more children. Some of them listen when they feel like it. Some of them don't. Alex, thank you so much for 5 gifted, you legend. Football is indeed boring. I quite enjoy it, actually. Mostly. Although I watched the Gallagher Premiership Rugby final, semi-final, sorry, on Saturday. My team Bath beat Sale, which means my team Bath are in the final on Saturday at Twickenham, the home of rugby. Twickers, yeah. And I'm going to go. Because I can. Average British nerd. That tongue twister got me. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. You're a hero. I feel like I want the fist. I definitely want the fist and the chain axe. I definitely want the fist and the chain axe. It's the coolest build. Walking Death, thank you so much for the gifted. I sent you your code through today, sir. We can have a hammer as well, though. That's tempting. I have to get my codex out. Have a Luke. Where's the... What number am I looking for? 10. Number 10. That bit there. Come on, you Bath. Yep, I'm off to the final at Twickenham with my old man on Saturday, which is actually quite nice. Me and my dad don't go out and do anything ever, despite the fact that he lives spitting distance away. Like, Dad, do you want to go to the pub? Nah. Do you want to go football? Nah.
Maybe you've got to just be more forceful. If I was down the road from my dad and stepmom, I'd be like, ding dong, guess who? Here's the children, tag, you're it. I'm going out.
Well, I go down there when I go out for a nice forest side ride on the bike. I often swing by and see them because otherwise I just don't see them. So yeah, I do that every now and again. But when they got to the final, I was like, Dad, do you want to go to Twickenham and watch the final? And I was expecting him to be like, nah. And he went, yeah. I was like, oh my god.
Like, shit, I've actually got to organise this now.
Oh no, I'm happy about it. I feel like when my kids are older and James is like, do you want to go and do it? Yep. Well, you know what it is yet, don't care.
I'm going to be the mum that calls up her boys and does the whole sarcastic thing of, do you know, I think my postman talks to me more often than you two do, so when am I coming round for dinner? What the hell? Burst you. Why haven't you called me?
You can't be that. I think one of the children will have no problems with them staying in touch. And the other one will probably be sleeping in his pool of his own vomit after a rugby tour. The match between Saints and Sarries was good. Pity we didn't get through. Yeah, it was close, that one as well, wasn't it? For a while, I thought Bath had fucked it as well, to be fair. Stu. Sale played alright, to be honest with you. Bath got a bit lucky. If you're wondering what we're talking about because you're in America land, it's like American football, but for actual men. Yes, Mr. the Power Fist. So we can make a hammer or a mace or right. To the tome. To the tome. Oh.
Are we having cups of tea in bed later?
We always say this, and it never actually happens.
Should we try and make it happen tonight?
Yeah. And the cups of tea. Whee! Chaos Lord. Mr. Sven Holy, thank you for the gifted. That puts us up to 67, chat. That is 33 away from the total. The target. Buckshot 81, thank you for 5 gifted. Oh, I love you people. You're coming through now. Okay, so Demon Hammer is 5 attacks at devastating wounds. It hits on 3s rather than 6s. Sorry, hits on 3s rather than 2s. Strength 8 rather than 5. Both -2, 2 damage. Curse weapons, 1 more attack that hits on 2s at strength 5. I mean, I feel like it's got to be the hammer. You're into push rugby. You mean proper rugby, Kaz? Yes. It's got to be the Demon Hammer, isn't it? It's got to be. Although I kind of wanted it to be the axe because the axe looks cooler. I feel like the Demon Hammer actually looks fucking cool as well, actually, to be fair. If I can get the Demon Hammer to look right, we're going to go hammer. Escapade has voted. I'm so mad I missed a special edition Chaos Codex. I swear I ordered it, but I think it didn't go through. It's an awesome cover. John, do you want mine? You've done enough for us. Do you want me to send you my limited edition Chaos Codex? I'm prepared to. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Sorry, chat. I'm just possibly doing something super special whilst John's sat in the audience. Don't go anywhere for a minute, John, if you can help it. I know you're supposed to be working and shit, but you know. Will Space Force ever get their Primer back? Yeah, I think they will. Stu, honestly. I think Russ will come back to 40k. Reply to me, person. A person said to me the other day, Luce. Actually, I'm not going to say it just in case. We'll wait for a response and might get the story. Luce, do you know what Liam's real middle name is?
Yeah.
It's not a secret. Contrary to popular belief, it's not Big Dick. Although I can understand why a lot of you would think that. 28 members for target, chat. Come on. 28 members to go. Sing a song, Luce.
We got 28 members to go.
Once you just did it. Didn't even argue, look, just did it.
I'm in a good mood, you see.
Luce knows where it's at the start of the month. My middle name, chat, begins with a T.
It's a tripod, isn't it?
It is now! Yes, it's tripod. Or is that just Lucy's nickname for me? Ooh. I have no idea if you can see what I'm doing at the moment because I've got a chat window open trying to talk to a person at the same time as streaming to you guys. But you know. I will go as far as to say that this chaos model is fucking gorgeous. Which is also mildly frustrating because he's in a big box only. Number 11. Trying Terrence. Someone has got it in chat. Someone has guessed it. Tinkerbell, Travis. T for the. Yeah.
Liam the Dempsey.
Was middle names at school ever a thing of like embarrassment, at least when you were a kid?
No. It was, I'd always get the whole, oh, didn't think you'd have that one.
At my school, middle names were always a piss-taking thing. People used to be like, oh, your middle name's this. I'm like, I don't actually care what it is because you never use it. But the only time you actually ever use it is to take the piss.
I imagine some of my family probably did, because some of my family are Welsh, so we had names like Llewellyn and Emrys, which I think is a gorgeous name.
My first proper girlfriend was weird. Because I think I'd been with her for like 2 months before I realised that the name that she went by was in fact her middle name, not her actual name.
Yeah, I've never known like a modern day person do that. I've heard of it. All the elderly I've looked after, very, very often, their preferred name is not their Christian name.
Yeah. I don't like the fact that this person is showing us online on their mobile and they're not responding to me. So John, you might have fucking shit out, unfortunately.
I did always have a little chuckle that when a family member that was called Kathleen, it was Kathleen. Kathleen. Wasn't Kathleen. Say it properly with the Irish accent. Kathleen.
You have to minimise this chat so I can see what I'm actually showing them. Oh, I do still have it in the window, which is a bonus. I always find it really weird. Oh, your middle name's this. Okay, cool. You're taking a piss at me for a thing that I have literally no control over. It was decided for me when I was a fucking baby.
Dempsey.
Dave, you can fuck off. That doesn't stick very well at all, does it? Why, Rob? Why do you hate your Christian name? I'm just genuinely interested. Is Rob your Christian name? Or is... This model's very pretty. Very pretty. I can't wait to murder it with paint. Oh, Escapade's got it.
There.
I switched to Tamiya Cement. I love Tamiya Cement, but I don't... I often find that the bond with this is better, and I use Tamiya Cement for more precision work.
What time are we stopping?
When this model's done.
How far away are you?
I lost a bit of time to this base. I don't think it's that bad. It's that far away.
Okay.
Also, we're only like 72 members in. So it's interesting hearing you refer to your first name as your Christian name. What kind of names do atheists have? They don't have names. You just grunt at them. He says is basically
I
an
only
atheist.
refer to it as a Christian name because that's the only way it's ever been explained to me.
Yeah.
Because when you get christened, the name. But yeah, I suppose you're right.
Hey Chris, how's it going? "72 members in" sounds like a mama joke there somewhere. Hi all, first time here. Welcome Andy Taylor. Boggs Dollocks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Someone, Andy says it's his first time here. Right. If there's ever a reason to gift, now is it to get Andy into the Great Hall. Because you and I both know that once he gets into Discord, he'll be like, this place is fucking cool. And he probably won't want to leave ever. Right?
We're going to leave.
We're going to leave. And then we'll have him then.
Not a cult.
Hashtag not a cult. So if there was ever a time to give someone a fucking membership, let's get Andy Boggs Dollocks Taylor.
I feel like there's a story there.
If the first person gift snipes him as well, you're fucking out. I'll ban you. Mordy Hammer, thank you for the gifted. He tried. He missed. You're right, Mordy. You won't get banned. Well done. Kazarian, thank you for the gifted. And he missed. Yes.
Do you ever get interested to do the ancestry thing?
No. Chapter Master Ballsack just gifted Hellstorm Wargaming. What? What happened there? Thank you for the 20 though, Mr. the Ballsack. And Stephen Witham, thank you for the 5. You're a hero. We did it. We did the target, I think. Yeah, lol, I got Mikey. Yeah, I know. I hope it emails him and says you just got gifted a Liam Dempsey membership by Chapter Master Ballsack.
No, because now he'll hear our plan.
He won't hear our plan because we haven't talked about the plan tonight. So shh, woman. Shh. Shh. Did we get... Oh, what's his face? Oh, he didn't know. He's been safed. Stephen Witham, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're a fucking hero as well. Oh, literally finished on 99. I lied. We didn't hit the target.
Shall I gift one?
No. No. I see it. I see what you said there, Chapter Master Ballsack. That's the closest he'll ever get to gifting Mikey memberships. Poor old Mikey. He is due to come here, I think, the end of July.
Is it in the calendar?
Not yet. We haven't nailed a date down yet. We nailed down a rough time of a rough month. End of July.
Okay.
Brian, thank you for the gifted. You're amazing. Up to 100. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I know the tracker says 98, but trust me, it's 100 in front of me.
Is he down for the day?
He'll be down for the day and a night.
Okay. What, here or in a hotel?
I don't know. I gave him the option of either. Unless you've at that point already changed the spare room round.
Yeah.
In which case it will only be a hotel. But I told him he was welcome, at the moment at least, to have the spare room whilst it remained a spare room, and I also told Georgia she could come as well.
I'd have to try and be cool then.
You have to be cool and hip, yeah.
I have to be cool and hip, and to not like just nurture them to death because all of you lot have left me.
Left you? How?
You watch Studio.
I seem
And
to
now
remember.
every time Joe comes over, I'm like, "How have you been?" And he's like, "Yeah, fine, loose." Okay. Do you want another tea, Joe? No, I'm still drinking this one. Okay.
I seem to remember when we actually got the studio moved out, you basically did like a little celebration lap.
I know, and now I actually miss you all. I don't miss Joe going into the toilet I just cleaned 30 seconds ago. Or how it can be a lovely, warm, dry day. It'll rain for 30 seconds, and that's the time he chooses to walk in and not take his shoes off.
Yeah.
I have to focus on those moments of, these are the reasons why I'm happy the studio's here.
He was all a shooketh when he came on Thursday night, and of course, Joe being Joe, just before it was time for us to go up to bed, at this point gone half midnight, went, "Oh, I think I need to have a poo before I go to bed." I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And he went, "Don't worry, I'll use the boys' bathroom." I was like, "You won't. You'll use the downstairs toilet." He went, "Oh." like actual surprise in his voice. It's like, the Extractor fan's working again now, and because you're not here all the time, it hasn't been frequently destroyed day on day. So the last thing I want you to do is to go into the bathroom opposite my eldest bedroom, put the light on and wake him up to just fucking void yourself. and the next thing you know, you open the door so you can go to bed, and then he tastes it in his sleep. I don't want that. So poor eldest boy will wake up with stingy eyes and not realise what's gone on. Fucking eyebrows left on the pillow.
Mum, why do I feel violated?
Yeah. Why have my eyebrows fell off? What's that funny taste? Oh, Joe was here last night. Never known anything like it, honestly. He also, chat, I don't know if you watched last Thursday, we had Kyle's celebratory birthday cake, which was an Costco cake, which Luce will now confirm, because she's also had some, was essentially just pure sugar.
Yeah, I had stomach cramps.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten that much sugar in a while.
So we came home from the studio, we got back to my house here at about 20 past 11, I reckon. He then proceeded to root around in my office, because he hasn't been in ages, and he likes to have a look. See what he can find that he's not supposed to see or whatever. So he had a root around. He then made himself a cup of tea. Made himself right at home, didn't he? Immediately. Made himself a cup of tea in my morning mug, so I couldn't have my morning mug that morning because he drank a tea in it the night before. Right? So he made himself a mug of tea in my Harley cup. My Harley Davidson cup is a pint mug, by the way. Right? It's a pint mug. So he made himself a cup of tea in a pint mug. And Lou said to him, "Do you want decaf?" No, it's all right. So he had a full fat cup of tea in my pint mug, like pint of tea, at 11:30 at night, which he then proceeded to drink whilst eating. I mean, we can't really call it a slice of cake, was it?
Wedge.
It was a fucking wedge of cake, which was, as we have already discussed, nothing but pure sugar, right? Absolute wedge of cake he ate whilst drinking his full pint of full fat tea. And all these points are relevant because the next day, I was like, "You're right, mate." He went, "No, I slept terribly." I was unaware that if you ate your own body weight in sugar, washed down with 14 litres of fucking caffeinated tea that you probably wouldn't sleep. I was unaware of that, Joe. That's news to me. Fucking idiot. Thing is, I know that spare bed as well. The spare bed's reasonably comfortable. So it's got nothing to do with the bed. It's just because he was fucking like this. He's like the fucking squirrel from over the hedge.
Oh.
I'm trying so very desperately to convince him to come off a monster.
Yeah. The trouble is, though, you can't, no matter your very good intentions, you can't really bully someone.
I can't bully him, no. But, I mean, I've stopped buying it, at least, for him. He's got to buy his own now. So if there's ever an argument, chat, for me to not pay him more, it's because the less I pay him, the less monster he can afford, because monster's expensive. So it's for his own health. For reference, chat, we are literally smack on 50 gifted away from a t-shirt. You're on 100 exactly, ignore the tracker. And once I've cleaned up all the mold lines on this and the helmet, I'm going to start putting the rest of the model together, and then I'll be finished, and then we'll be ending for the day. And Lucy's decided she wants code word, cup of tea in bed.
Speaking of code words, I have decided.
Well, hang on a minute, chat. You heard that. She didn't say no. Carry on.
That you know the 4 claps in the Friends theme tune. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. That.
Is it just 4?
I swear to God, it's some kind of sleeper tick for any undercover agents, because I can have that on in the kitchen, and no matter where the boys are in the house, they'll both clap.
So you're thinking that the children are undercover agents?
Well, I just wonder if you were to go to a busy city shopping centre and play that theme tune, anyone who stops and claps, have we accidentally triggered some kind of sleeper agent mass awakening? No matter where you are, if people hear that, some people cannot resist the urge to do the 4 claps, or some kind of 4 taps, or 4 stomps, or something that is the 4 claps in the Friends theme tune.
I don't think I've ever...
Well, there you are. You're not a sleeper agent, are you?
Clearly.
Well done, you.
Pretty irresponsible, the Russians, if that's how they give it away, wouldn't it?
Or is it a stroke of genius? Because right in front of us. My 1-year-old claps to it. See? See? Sleeper agent in Sam's house. The 4 claps make a spybird cam switch on. Oh, they're all turning on over here then. No wonder there's so many pigeons in the garden.
I did it, chat. I've trimmed all the bits up and now I'll start gluing. Just warning you off. You're so close to a t-shirt, but yet so far. Exclamation mark merch if you want to see what these t-shirts are. Shut up, White Rhino. Well, this is very confusing. So we're just going to have to go for it whilst it's on wet here. It says. Think GSC your next army? One of those weird armies, Mr. the Minkster. Nice to see you, by the way. One of those weird armies that I've never actually been tempted to collect. Don't know why. Johan, thank you so much for 5 gifted, you hero. This guy is fucking stunning, by the way, chat. When he comes out as a single model, if you didn't get hold of the new box set, he is 100% worth the purchase. Absolutely fucking gorgeous, this guy. What a model he is. My only sad thing is that Joe doesn't have one. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Johan, for the 5 gifted, man. What a hero. You're a legend. Up to 105 of the finest members. Our super chat fees are on £89 and 69 pence. We don't shake your head at me. What are you shaking your head at me for?
You're a child.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do I glue the backpack? I reckon probably no, so I can get some fur. Might have to blue tack the backpack and the helmet. Where is my tack of the blue? What did you do with it? Currently, Dave, you can't get the Lord on his own, but I mean, it'll only be a matter of time, mate, right?
Struggling with a potential moment of truth.
What's that?
I'm making a seat cushion.
Yeah, you said.
How big is my butt?
Tiny.
How big does the seat
small
need
cushion,
to
babe.
be? Well, like a postage stamp.
Yeah. If that, I'll be honest.
Ah, you're a good husband.
Look at this little dude. He is cool as shit. We've blue tacked the backpack on now for painting purposes, so I can get into the fur and the cloak. I'm supposed to be painting AOS in the coming month or two in Draster and the old Spearhead, and this is going to cause me a problem because I want to paint him now because he is fucking cool as shit with his demon hammer. Look at that, chat. Look at that dude.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone. Super sorry.
Every stream you do that now. I think you do it on purpose. I think it's about time. Flick.
Yeah, just flick the wire. Are we all still awake? Flick, flick.
On a fancy base. On a fancy base. Because that makes sense. There you go. I've made a fucking state at my desk, but you know. I've got 3 of my characters together so far. My Dark Apostle, my Master of Possession, my Chaos Lord now, I do have the Lord and Jump pack to build as well. But I won't do that tonight because we're already 12 minutes past time. I also need to get my hands on what's his face, the old Chaos Lord that was like the push fit dude. What's he called? Let me find him. Warhammer 40,000. Is the screen share gonna work, or if I broke it? Yeah, it works. Okay, good. Armies of Chaos. Chaos Space Marines. Do they still sell him? This would be interesting, wouldn't it, chat? This cheeky chap here, Chaos Lord. Does he come on a 40mm base? His 40mm Citadel base. Has he got tactical rocks? No tactical rocks. £19 to pick this one up. Hey Munch, how's it going, dude? Looks smart, says Andy. No one's gifted Andy a membership. Where do you get these tunes from, Liam? They're quality modelling too. So I think if I go into description, yeah, if you go to the bottom of the video description before the hashtags, you'll see music and a website, right? The website is www.vinnycamilleri.com. Again, check out the actual bit of the description so you get the spelling right. Vinny Camilleri is a friend of mine who makes all of this stuff in his fucking living room, digitally. So go check him out. He's also on Spotify and iTunes and all that kind of stuff, right? But Vinny's a friend of the channel. He made this music. He made this music ages ago. He's put it up on Spotify, etc. And I was looking for some background music because just talking heads, when it's just, especially like, it's not so bad when Luce is here, and it's not so bad on the Liam and Joe show when Joe's about. But normal talking heads music, when I'm on my Todd, when I'm on my own, fucking, and there's a bit of silence, is really bad when there's just actual silence. So I wanted some backing music to kind of like make it not so bad, not so obvious that no one was fucking talking and I'm sat there trying to read chat and see what I respond to next. Because sometimes you have to skim through chat, and sometimes people say things you don't want to respond to, and sometimes you say things that you just absolutely shouldn't respond to live on air. And sometimes you have to read 3 messages ahead of the one that you're actually responding to, so that when you read, etc., 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 right? So I wanted something that filled that space, and Vinny was like, "Well, I made all this music. You can just use it." So he gave us a track, which is, if I remember rightly, about 3 hours. It is. Sorry, no, 2 hours and 25 minutes in length. He gave us this track to use, and just said you can use it for free. So I credit him in all the videos, obviously. And if you, I need to put exclamation mark music in because I haven't done that actually. That would be quite nice for Vinny as well. Go support him. He's a legend. He was a member of the channel. I think he still is a member of the channel. He supports us. He gives us his music. The least we can do is download his tunes and stick him on. So yeah, go check it out. Have a great evening. Got to be up for 6 a.m. for work. See you all soon. Thanks for hanging out, Andy. You're amazing. Amazing. Let's make a cheers, mate. You're very welcome. I don't know what you're welcome for, but you're very welcome. Oh, because you were the one that asked about the music, of course. Right, people. Is John, are you still there? I bet he's not. I bet he's gone back to work already, the fucking virgin.
Why does that make him a virgin?
Because why not? Only because the person who I messaged, I was going to tell the fancy story about earlier, started typing and has now stopped typing. I'm like, you haven't sent me a message, so have you forgot to press enter? Or have you gone, nah, I'm not going to.
I do that all the time.
Do you?
I'll think, why hasn't my friend got back to me? So I'll go into the message and I've typed it out in the chat
and
box
not sent it.
And then didn't press send.
Oh, you're still there? Okay, well, the person was typing, but they've just stopped typing. I went back into the message board. I was like, oh, I'll have an answer for you. But they've stopped typing. Basically, a person on Saturday offered me a limited edition Chaos Codex. They were going to return to GW if I didn't want it. And I said no, because I managed to get one for me and one for Joe. So I was like, thank you so much. It's very generous of you. I don't need to give Joe one. I've already given Joe one. And he was like, that's another thing he did at midnight, was open his limited edition Codex, was he drank his fucking pint of tea and ate his wedge of cake. So I was like, no, thank you. But he's now been like, well, obviously now Mr. the Ballsack said he wanted one and couldn't get one, or forgot to press order, or just getting old, isn't he? Like he's probably already forgotten that he hasn't gifted any memberships at all tonight.
Well, he is a ball sack, so
Yeah, he's probably
it's no
already.
miracle that he's managed to type.
He's probably sat at home now going, I think I've gifted. He hasn't at all. Nothing. Oh, we've got typing again. I'm just waiting for this to come through, John, because it might be that I can get hold of a limited edition codex for you immediately.
Maybe he was looking for the moon, wherever it is.
The moon!
The moon.
We often have people that tune in from the moon, yeah.
Have you watched CBeebies recently?
No.
Kids shows are messed up.
Nope.
There's one, I think it's called Moon and Me, if it's the right one, and there's a character called Mr. Onion, and he just walks around going, onions, like that, the whole episode.
That's weird.
He's literally an onion that walks around going, onions, the whole episode.
Yeah.
I'm
This
watching,
is what we're raising our children on.
I find myself glued. Well, I'm waiting for the clangers to come on.
Oh, see, John's now remembered that he forgot to gift. Thank you, Captain Master Ballsack, for 24.
Kids shows, and now because I get there's a ton of child psychology in every kids show, and you can't just put anything in front of children. So I get it, but you know,
Yeah, but that
think,
doesn't seem like the sort of thing that you should be putting in front of children.
Yeah, like what box is this ticking?
Kai's just said, right, makes sense now. Liam doesn't respond to my comments in the same way as my other half doesn't either. I'm clearly inappropriate. I didn't. There isn't any. I'm just scrolling up now. I don't see anything from Kai. He said nothing all night until that. Now he's got me fucking paranoid that he's been chatting away and I've just been fucking mugging him off. Thank you so much, Chapter Master Ballsack, for 20 more gifted memberships, you hero. 125. What a legend. This person, I don't know if he's. I'm not sure if he's literally copying the codex out in chat or not. It's taking him a while. Taking him a while right now. Thank you so much, Mr. the Ballsack. You're a fucking hero. Hashtag munch me. Oh, they were the good old days, Munch. Now you go and get yourself membership straight away, you fucking greedy bastard.
Just not a team player.
Not a team player, exactly. I appreciate you. My kids discovered Centaur World, and that is not appropriate for anyone. What's Centaur? I don't know what that is now. Yeah, man, thank you for the 100 Swedish, you fucking hero. Just got off on my walk home. A bit childish maybe, but I sniggered when I heard, look at this little dude, phone in pocket, so no picture. Yeah, I was windmilling on stream. Usually people shut me down now, but I was just windmilling. I was like, wee, on stream. Look at this little dude. Get it? No? No, Lucy's not in a mood today.
I cried at the dinner chair.
Did you?
Yeah, 'cause I
Why?
hurt myself on it, and it was the third thing, and James was like, are you okay? And I went, no.
Because you'd hurt yourself.
And he said, do you want to talk about it? And I went,
No. Yeah. I just want to be angry at a chair.
okay, I'm just going to be in there then.
I was, to be honest with you, because of the tiredness, I was actually quite irritable today. I was very irritated by that man in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I was also irritated by that woman in the car.
Yeah, her too. Although, there is possibly a common theme.
Yeah. Other people in cars. That's the common theme. I might have to just go and then just message John when this dude finishes typing his message. There's a possibility that he's trying to type it out with his tongue and it's not going so well. It's on Netflix here. The children's section is very bizarre. There's a lot of stuff that's out there for children, which is very, in my opinion at least, is very questionable. There's a lot of stuff on kids' platforms or have kids-based age certificates that is also very questionable in my opinion. Chaos Gnomes, holy shit, no, that's a thought. Yes, it is a thought. It's a good idea.
I struggle at the library now.
You struggle at the library?
Yeah, there's some really wonderful books out there that explain things like same-sex parents, so that not every kid grows up in a house where there's a mum and a dad. Sometimes there's just a mum or just a dad, or there's two mums or two dads. So that's really wonderful, because sometimes I do struggle with conversations like that because, well, that's not our house. So
It's not our experience.
It's not. So how can I do it a good service when I don't have any life experience to talk from?
Yeah.
So, and every term we go to the library and you're allowed to take out up to 30 books. So I get my money's worth. Yeah, brilliant. Like, give me all the books.
Fuck me, 30?
All of them. Loads of variety. But there's now becoming a theme that there's so many books based on same-sex parent households, and there's almost no books on single-parent households.
Okay.
So now it's like, well, you've just sort of leapfrogged a whole bunch of stuff just so to show that you're tolerant or you're...
Inclusive,
yeah. And I mean... We've got friends of all shapes and sizes and of all backgrounds and all sexual orientations, so that's not the barrier for us. But I just can't help thinking, well, now
often in the modern world, trying to be overly inclusive makes you quite exclusive.
Yeah. And then
and it's a very fine balance to strike, I find.
I found one book called Father's Day, which is quite an old one. You'll probably remember it from your childhood when you look at the illustration, but only one book that was championing dads for Father's Day. Dads of all backgrounds, of all religions, all the rest. This is your dad. He loves you to pieces. Look how much fun you have with your dad. I could only find one of those, but I came across at least 10 books.
But Luce, darling, it's 2024.
Yeah.
So men are all arseholes.
I just found it really...
We're all evil bastards. It's 2024. That's a fact.
Right? So I'm starting to struggle in the library now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow, fuck the library then.
No, I like the library.
Work was rough today. Oh, Zenak, we'll hang out for 5. What's up? Why was it so bad? If in doubt, just put Bluey on. The kids program, not the other game of adult film.
Bluey. Honestly, Bluey is like a parenting cartoon. I love Bluey.
I'm struggling to get through 2 of these bottles a day.
I'm doing really well on my water, actually.
Well, I'm doing better. I was getting through about half of one, and now I've had a whole one, and now I'm almost halfway through this one, but I'm very much struggling to get through 2 bottles a day at the moment. And I've basically cut tea and coffee out of my daytime.
Yeah, I went caffeine-free today. Possibly why I cried at a dinner chair.
I had my morning tea with honey, not sugar, and then my morning coffee with some honey and minimal sugar. And then I was done, and I've drank water since. And a fruit smoothie with natural fruits. Not enough people on the shift, so I had to stay late to finish everything. Oh, it sucks when that happens. Well, you're done now, dude, though, right? It's finished. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
You can go chill out now, hopefully. Go do some hobbying or whatever. Maybe grab a beer if that's what you... If you're if you're that way inclined. Chill out. I'm excited about potentially getting sponsored by... I have to read it properly every time, and I'm concerned about when I've drank a load of it. I'm very concerned about when I've drank too much of it. I'm hoping to be sponsored by Nidhogger Mead. I did it. Because
I did it.
They're also... I'm saying this now with no deal in place at all. We're just currently discussing it. But I didn't know this. They're also the mead supplier to Warhammer World.
So is it in Bugman's then?
Yes, you can get it in Bugman's. I didn't know that.
I like the bottle. Can I have the bottle once you're done?
Produced and bottled in York. So it's made in the UK as well. Oh, yeah, you can have the bottle.
Oh wait, I know that one. I walked past it when I was in York 2 years ago.
Probably.
I know that one.
This one, which is the, honestly, you might even like this. This one, which is the sour cherry mead, is unbelievable.
Is it like sours? The shot?
A little, but not quite so.
I want to know what's in that stuff, because I swear I had like the weirdest headache. I think it was like a chemical headache from drinking that stuff.
Gym time once work is done. I went today. I actually was very pleased today. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, it's in the link in the video description below. If you follow me on Instagram, I've started using Instagram, posting some of my updates from going to the gym. I started off only posting them in Thanes. We've got a Fit for 40k thread in Thanes. It's actually called In Thanes Accountability. So we've got a Fit for 40k thread in Thanes. And then I got a bit braver and started posting in Discord, in the Fit for 40k section in Discord. And now I'm feeling even better about it. I was putting it on my Insta stories. I don't put it like as a stay there post, but I put it on the stories, which go away after like 24 hours. And I've had an unbelievable number of responses from people that have dusted off their gym gear for the first time, or got their, and they're like, I've seen you doing it, I'm going to do it too. And I'm like, that's the only reason why I'm posting. Yeah. It's not about look at me. It's about maybe, just maybe, sometimes influence. I've got a title for Wednesday night stream chat, right? I'll tell you now, because you 144 have hung about. I'll tell you now, right? The title for Wednesday night stream, or the topic for Wednesday night stream, I need to refine the title to make it clickbaity enough to be a good title, but not so clickbaity that I turn into Hellstorm or Discourse, right? The title or the topic for Wednesday night stream is, are Warhammer influencers the shittest influencers? Right? That's not... Again, I need to refine it. Maybe I just use that title. And the reason why I say that, Joe and I were having this discussion, right? There's lots of events and stuff that go on. And there's like, for example, this last weekend was UK Games Expo, but there's loads more events. There's Salute and stuff like that. And 40k Warhammer influencers are the worst. Because the big one that happened was the Heresy event at Warhammer World like 2 years ago, right? And social media was absolutely full of posts about the Heresy event. And social media has been absolutely full about posts about UK Games Expo from Warhammer influencers specifically, right? How much of it do you think shows the expo?
Oh, yeah.
How much of it do you think showed the Horus Heresy event? So I didn't get to go to the Horus Heresy event because I was being a best man at one of my closest friends' weddings. Not a complaint, but that's what I was doing. So when I looked at social media the day after to have a look at the Horus Heresy event and see how good it was, I realised quite quickly that I didn't actually see any of the Horus Heresy event. It was just fucking cunts taking selfies with other people. Look what I'm stood with. Make sure you follow me and stuff like, oh, fuck off. At least show me the thing you went to.
Yeah.
And that's like Warhammer Fest is the same. Games Expo is the same. It's like Instagram just becomes a sea of fucking selfies. I know what you look like. I don't want to know what you look like again. I know what you look like, you fucking horrible cunt. Piss off and take me and show me some pictures of the actual thing that you're at so I can see the thing that you're attending. Right, but that's Wednesday's rant. We'll save that one for then.
I've only had one experience of people asking for selfies. Didn't know where to put, like, what do you do with your hands when someone says a selfie? All of a sudden you're really conscious of, what do I do with my hand? I'm just gonna put them in my pocket, and then you're like, no, because then I look really like grumpy, and I'm not. And now these really awkward things on the ends of my arms, what do they do?
Yeah,
hated it.
Grumpage, we have different opinions on what is a good influence. That's all influencers. It's not though. It's a lot of influencers. It's not all influencers. There are good ones out there. There are good ones. And I feel like posting, someone might like, so today I put 3 posts up today, and not a single one was of me on my face. 2 of them were of my personal best that I started doing in the gym, and one of them was my overall workout, time taken, amount of weight lifted, etc. Like nothing, not a single one of me. Loads of people responded. I say loads, actually more than I think I expected had responded. And it was like, I'm gonna fucking start doing it. Well done, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm trying to influence, set an example essentially, rather than influence. I hate the word influence. I'm trying to set an example and say, look, I became a person who struggled to see my own penis, and so I decided to start going to the gym. And then, you know, I'm hoping other people go, huh, guess what? I also can't see my own penis, and they also start going to the gym. So, you know, fucking Instagram influencers are the fucking worst. We'll rant about that on Wednesday. That's for Wednesday anyway. We're now after 1:30. We've done 2 hours instead of just the 1.5 actually. Only because I was thoroughly enjoying that model and I was waiting for this person to finish replying, and it's not happened. So I'll wait till that message comes through, and then John, I'll message you. Anywho, a selfie is crack. I'm not gonna. Yeah, MKB is MKBHD. Is that what you're about? Is a really good influencer. I hope that's what you're about, because if that's what I'm thinking, if you're talking about who I think you're talking about, Yeston, 100%. I followed him for a very long time.
Is that Marcus?
Marquez, yeah. Great influencer. Anywho, having different opinions is fine. Encouraging debate, perhaps. Yeah. Well, I'm always open to debate, though, and I'll never tell you you're wrong. I'm just saying I have a different opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Opinions are like arseholes. The problem with the world in general, actually, right now is a lot of people have opinions, and they are like, I'm entitled to my opinion. 100% agree. Absolutely, you are. And then you give your opinion. Like, you can't have your opinion because it's different to my opinion. That's not how that works. That's not how that works, actually.
I disagree slightly. Not everybody's entitled to their opinion because you can't possibly have a finger in every pie.
Absolutely, everyone's entitled to opinion. But it doesn't necessarily mean, A, you have to voice it, nor does B mean other people have to go, yeah, I agree with you, because that's not the case.
No,
So a person who's never had children can absolutely have an opinion on how to raise children. They can have that opinion. Of course they can have that opinion.
Does it come with a free punch in the gob for missing teeth?
I mean, it's exactly right. So in terms of weight for me personally as a parent, it holds very little to no weight whatsoever. There'll be people out there that have written parenting books who have never had kids. That will be the case. That'll be true. So everyone's like fully able to have their opinion.
Yeah, but you can't even write a book even if you have kids because you've only maybe had your kids.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is those people will have those opinions. It doesn't necessarily mean that the rest of us need to take heed, listen to them and agree with them. That's not the case. We don't have to do that at all. But they can have their opinion. Nor does it mean that we can't have ours. Chapter Master Bullfax, Chapter Master Bullsack, thank you for the 5 gifted. Stephen Witham, thank you for the 1 gifted. Zanak, I don't know if I caught it, but thank you for the 1 gifted as well. You people are amazing. All opinions are correct. They're just personal biases from the person's point of view. This is a whole thing we can get into on Wednesday. Not for now, though. Right, people. You're amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight on this fine Monday evening and building my Lord, my Chaos Lord, along with me. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
It's like he's in the room.
Morty Hammer, thank you for 5 more gifted. You're amazing as well. We, however, are done for this evening. We are about to disappear into bedtime land because it's gone 9:30 now. We were supposed to finish half an hour ago. But I like streaming. I have fun, and you lot make it fun, and so we stayed a bit longer. Tomorrow at 13:30, we have the Liam and Joe AOS show, and we'll be continuing on the faction focuses that have been coming out on the Warhamster community page over the course of the last fortnight. So join us for that 13:30 if you want to learn more about #new AOS. Tomorrow at 19:30, I am on the deck actually, whilst Mr. the Joe takes the Astra Militarum for a spin against Mr. the Brom and his orcs. And I think he's got like War Horde or something nonsense like that anyway. So you can check that one out at 19:30 tomorrow evening. Wednesday we'll be back with the Warhammer show. You now know what that's all about. So come and hang out on Wednesday at 19:30. And then on Thursday, at 1:30, we have the Liam and Joe 40k show. At 19:30, we have another live game of 40k. Eddie returns. And you'll know this if you received the newsletter. And you will have received the newsletter if you signed up to it. !newsletter. Front page of the website, sign up. We're going to be running constant promotions on the newsletter, by the way. I say constant. You're not going to get one every single week. But if we're running promotions, we're going to run them probably through the newsletters. Extra discounts, etc., right? So please make sure you sign up to that discount if you don't want to miss out on 2-for-1 t-shirts or extra discount or whatever it might be we're doing at the time, including new product announcements, etc. Okay? Right, cool. Chat to Master Ballsack, thank you for 2 more gifted. I assume you're in YouTube jail.
Whose face is that?
I have no idea. I don't know. But Eddie's back on Thursday. He was supposed to be playing me, and then Joe made the passing comment the other day. Oh, I thought I was going to get to play Eddie. So I swapped it straight away. I was like, you can play him. So it'll be Joe Eddie on Thursday. Also, that means that I might be able to come home a little bit earlier because we've got a long day on Friday. Chapter Master Ballsack, thank you for 1 more gifted membership. You wonderful human beings. Cool. Anything else to say, Luce, before we say goodnight to the people?
Chat's awesome. We've got the best chat in the world.
We've got the best chat in the world. That's a fact. Come and join us for all the weekly streams. It's in the newsletter. You should have got the newsletter. It's your own fault if you haven't got the newsletter and you don't know the schedule. Tough. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.